Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Khoj Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Our recitation for the day is the 6th pauri of Tithi Gaudi Mahalla Panjwa. And the recitation first. Salok Khat Sasatr Uochau Kaheh ant n paravar भगत सोहे गुण गावते नानक प्रभ कै द्वार पौड़ी खष्टम खट शास्त्र कहें सिमृत कथें अनेक उत्तम ऊंचो पार ब्रह्म गुण अंत न जाने सेख नारद मुनजन सूक व्यास जस गावत गोबिंद रस गीदे हर्ष्यों बीदे भगत रचे भगवंत मोह मान प्रम बिन सेओ पाई शरण दयाल चरण कमल मन तन बसे दर्शन देख निहाल लाभ मिले तोटा हिरै साध संग लिव लाए खाट खजाना गुण निधरै नानक नाम ध्याए. So the Guru here is speaking about Khat Shastra, the 6 schools of Vedic philosophy. And these are, just as a matter of interest, Sankhya, Vedanta, Vaiseshika, Nyaya, Yoga, and Mimamsa. And each one of these has an associated founder. That doesn't really interest us at this moment. Now, these 6 schools, Khat Shastra, have one thing in common, and that is they're all attempting to systematize Vedic teaching, the Vedas, into their framework. In other words, they work within the ambit of the Vedas and accept the authority of the Vedas, and are therefore also called Astika, believers, as opposed to Nastika systems. For example, Buddhism, Jainism, the Tantric sects are not considered Astika. They are considered Nastika because they do not subscribe to the authority of the Vedas. So it would be interesting to see where does Sikhi land in the spectrum. So let's first consider the slok. Khat Sasatr Uochau Kaheh. Uochau Kaheh, they proclaim. The 6 schools of Vedic philosophy proclaim loudly, if you will, that there is no limit or boundary, antana paravar. In other words, the universe that we live in and the creator of the universe, for that matter, are limitless and boundless. Bhagat sohe gun gavate nanak prabh ke dwar. So for Nanak, the honorable thing to do, or the desirable thing to do, is to be a Bhagat, a servant devotee of the Creator. And because the Creator is beyond our comprehension, the only way that we can know the Creator is to live in praise. Sohe gun gavate. That is what brings honor and acceptance, the Guru says. Prabh ke dwar. Now, what that is saying to us is that we are dealing with a reality that is a mystery to us, that lies beyond our comprehension, and the only way to actually touch this reality is through its qualities that we can actually perceive in the universe we live in. And so therefore, it is to those qualities that we must turn our attention, and it is those qualities that we must absorb within ourselves. And now on to the pauri. So the Guru has already stated the Sikh position, and that is gun gavate, to live in praise, because comprehension or searching is impossible. So in the pauri, a similar thought, this thought is expanded on. Hashtam, the 6th day of the lunar cycle. Again, Khat Sasatr Kaheh, the 6 primary Vedic scriptures, actually scriptures that have developed around the Vedas, are 6 in number, 6 schools of thought, as we have said. And their smritis, the oral texts. Now, all of Vedic literature is supposed to be smriti and were actually recorded later. So the Guru is saying, look, the 6 schools, the 6 systems, the Muslim sheikh, they all avow one thing, and that is that the transcendent self, the Par-Brahm, is supreme and its essence cannot be known, Antana Jane Sikh, except through its qualities, gun. Khastam Khat Sasatr Kaheh, Simrat Kathe Anek. In various ways it has been said, Uttam Uochau Par-Brahm, Par-Brahm, the transcendent self, Antana Jane Sikh, Par-Brahm gun, Antana Jane Sikh. So the only way that we can connect is through its qualities, and that is what we have to do. And then the Guru offers the example of the sages Narad, Suk and Vyas. Narad, the Munajan Suk Vyas, who lived in praise of Gobind, the sustainer. Now you see, this is one of the attributes of this transcendent, the sustainer. Jasagavat Gobind, they lived in praise of Gobind because this Creator appeared to them as the sustainer, that life would be unsustainable without a basis that they called Gobind, the principle. And so therefore, the Bhagat learns through devotion to become familiar with the self as it resides within the mind. Rasa gide harsyon, and you do that with love. Rache Bhagavant. So the Guru assures us now that those who seek shelter, Paye Saran Dayal, of the self, will then find that knowledge, Charan Kamal Manutana Base, which is fulfilling in nature. Darsan Dekh Nihal. They will then lose their attachments, their self-conceit, and ultimately their delusions. Because our mind, the ego mind, is indeed deluded because it doesn't recognize itself with a capital S. So the Guru says, if you wish to earn true profit in this life, if you want to make your life fruitful and wish to put a stop to your losses, Labh mile tota hire, hire is to take away your losses, then learn to be mindful in the company of the accomplished one, the Sad. Sad Sang, levelai. Learn how to become mindful. This is the practice. And the Sad, of course, is the perfect one. Again, a reference in Gurbani to the Guru principle. Could be an embodiment, it could be a text, but to that principle of knowledge. So in the end, Nanak says that the treasure of virtues that the 6 systems are proclaiming about is obtained through self-knowledge. Khat khajana gun nid hare. The Har said, Nanak naam te aaye, through self-knowledge. So you see the position that Sikhi has taken. It does not necessarily accept the authority of the Vedas, but at the same time, it does not reject the Vedas. It is not confrontational with any system. The position is that the essence of all religious teaching is the same, namely to achieve self-knowledge. And self-knowledge cannot come about through the ways prescribed in Vedic systems, because the Vedic systems lay an undue emphasis on ritual and recitational liturgy, on mantras and various other very elaborate rituals. What Sikhi is saying is that is not the way that you're going to be able to reach the self within, because all of these are external rituals and they in fact can be counterproductive. More on this as we proceed. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.